Hi guys. Hold on. I'm trying to get us straightened out here. All right. Hi guys. Hang on. I'm coming. All right. Hopefully, there we go. We're here and we're queer. All right. Darian and Tamara, Lillian, Kathy, Samantha, Hexen, Lanabe, some Catacorn, which is Trevor. Fairy Luna Wolf, hello. Darian, Misty, Storm, hi. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you're catching alive then. That's good. So I wanted to say a quick word before I start with any readings about our own Tina Smith posted in our group this morning that her husband moved on to the Summerland, and it was unexpected, which is always a hard thing. When we don't know what's coming, it's never easy, even when we do know it's coming, but when we don't know it's coming, it's even more so. So I wanted to start off with, hold on, let me mute my whole computer because it's loud. So I wanted to start off with lighting my Reiki healing candle here for Tina and her family. Just that they be given the answers that they need. They still don't know exactly what happened. And that they, get the comfort that they need in this time. It's a horrible time. Okay. I did want to show you guys. I do, once a day, I do Reiki healing for whoever I have talked to during usually about a month. It takes me about a month to fill this up. But this is my Reiki basket. And so I take the healing intentions that people give me or that I get throughout the week and fold them up and put them in my Reiki basket. And so once a day when I do my healing, I do my healing over everyone in this basket and their intentions. And then they usually stay in there for about a month. Once it gets full, then I will burn them and kind of release them to the goddess and anybody who still needs healing. If I realize that, then they'll go back in the basket as we go. So if I ever ask you if it's okay if I put you in for some healing, this is what I'm talking about. And usually it's for about a month and then kind of gets recycled and it goes again. And once again, I'm not getting my chat up here. Okay. So hopefully that's just to give you an idea of how I do my healing stuff. The symbols are the Reiki symbols. So all the Reiki symbols are on there. And so it just kind of protects them and keeps the healing going, and I recharge it with healing once a day. Thank you. I thought it was good. What's up with Tina? Tina's husband passed on to the Summerland unexpectedly this morning. And they don't even know for sure why. So they've been waiting. I haven't heard back from her, but they have been waiting for that phone call to find out from the coroner if they could tell what happened. So that is what that is. And I figured, I can't remember. It's been a long time, I think, since I've shown that Reiki basket and what, what I do with it and how I do healing daily. So it just gives you an idea. So that's good. I kept dreaming I missed the live, and when I would open up YouTube, it would have like 236 people viewing. No, you haven't missed the live. Not for me. I've been watching your videos from... Hi, Jack. I'm glad you're here. I'm already getting internet interruptions, so yippee. Okay, so what I would like to do is start off with, first of all, before we really start, yes, I love my incense for sure. Behave, internet, I know it, right? I want to, hello, hi everyone. Sorry if I haven't said hello to everyone. I want to start off, I had a special request from Jack to kind of hone in and try to see what I could find out about his guardians, because he doesn't know a lot about his guardians. So I'm going to start with that. Thank you, A Fool's Journey. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. And then I'm going to take 10 names and start with 10 names. I'm not going to keep running lists other than the 10 names that I keep. And I will let you know. I will have you like put a symbol or something in, and then I'll record the first 10 names, okay? But first, I'm going to... Stephen wants a reading. Good. Good. I'm going to try to hone in on Jack's spirit guides here. Give me just a second. Okay. All right. So, Jack, the first impression that I get is, and of course I don't have any of my animal books up here, but the first impression that I get is, yes, I'm going to start charging. I'm going to set up, I think I'm going to try to set up my Etsy tonight. Although it may take me a couple days to get it actually open, because two in the first 8 minutes. Yes. It's my hell week because I have the whole week at the main office. So I'm not sure if I'll be opening them up until towards the end of the week at least. Samantha, message me, because yes, absolutely, that would be great. I would love some help with that, because I'm like... Yay. All right. Yes. Message me. Do you have Facebook, Samantha? Are you on our group? Do you have Facebook? So if you do and you message me, I would really appreciate that. That would be great. Yes. Right? Absolutely. Okay. So Jack, first thing that came up for me was a beaver. I know that sounds weird, but the beaver, when you think of the beaver, you think of hardworking and honing their craft and really working on, when they, hi Sean, when they work on their little dam building and everything, they're really good at what they do. So to me, there is an energy there that whatever it is that you're working on, yeah, I do too, Jess. I agree. Whatever it is that you're working on, there is a beaver energy there for you to start out with. The other thing that I got was, and it's funny because I don't ever work with angel work. Not that I don't know how to explain it. I've explained it before. I'm sure they're the same entity, but I don't see guardians with like wings and halos on their head and all that kind of thing. But this is a winged guardian. So to me, it is air energy, and which is thinking. And it is a female energy, this winged being. And I don't think it is from this world. So I would say look outside of this realm. Kind of fair and light skinned. So I would look towards maybe Celtic in nature. And I would start there. As well as with the beaver energy there. Okay, honey? So I hope that gives you some place to start with, okay? All right. Okay, so I am going to write down Stephen because he's my admin and he deserves a reading because he helps me out in so many ways. So Stephen is going to be first, but the next 9 people that, let's see, that put their favorite spiritual emoji. All right, Maddie's second. Again, admin, I have to. The next 8 people that put their favorite spiritual emoji. All right. Now, I have it on live chat, guys, so help me up. All right. And I have to say, if I already read you last week, I may skip you because there's so many people that want readings, guys. So I am going to kind of take a quick peek and see. Darian, I don't think I did you before. So Darian is next. Samantha Fern. Did I do Samantha before? Nope, Samantha Clark. Darian, you were on the list, but I think I didn't get to you. So that's good. Sherry Bow, Courtney, I don't think I got to you before. So Samantha Fern. Fern. Tamara. Elsa. And because now I'm starting to feel guilty that I did that. So we'll still do 10, but Stephen and Maddie are going to be first and second. So we'll do 12 or 10 after that. Okay. All right. So hi, Johnny. Paris. Did I do you before, honey? Paris, I did you before, right? I have you on my list and I have you crossed out. So I believe I did you before. You didn't? I didn't? How did I cross you off my list? Okay. All right. Paris. D-Lam, which is Donna, right? Donna. None of you guys, please. You weren't ready that night? Okay. Please, if you had one before, just let me know. And I just am trying to be fair, okay? I'm not trying to, because I'm not good with lists. D-Lam, which is Donna. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leland, I'm going to put you up at the top, and I will do you because you're an admin, but I'm not going to count you as one of my peoples. Phoenix. Rising. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darian, Samantha, Fern, Tamara, Elza, Paris, D. Lamb, Donna, and Phoenix Rising. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 more, right? Does that sound right so far, guys? Alina Sun. Lena Sun. And it jumped. Damn it, man. Lena Sun. Now I gotta go way back. Where are you? Jessica Clark. Clark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops, 8, right? Am I up to 8? And skipped me. Guys, I'm on live chat. Don't start the and skipped me thing. Look at live chat. That's what I'm looking at. And I'm looking at everybody who put up. Why does it skip so much? No, wait, it didn't. I'm going backwards. Damn it. Where am I? Jessica was 8. Lana B. Nine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who was after Lana B? Carmen. Okay. And don't get mad at me, guys. I hate that. You all are too fast. I know. Good. Okay, so Maddie, do you got the list so far? Maddie, if you would write down a couple more and I'll see how many I can get through, okay? I swear I don't try to skip anybody, guys. I promise. Okay. The list didn't start till Darian had to put emojis in. Exactly. That's it. Okay. All right. So I have my list. I'm going to start with Stephen. Your emojis aren't working? All right. I'll see what I can do, H Loves, okay? Right? I agree, Trevor. I'm going to have to try to do what I can to have people sign up for readings, and I'll go through them if I can get to it or something. And I am getting to put up my paid readings thing. All right. So Stephen, my dear, do you have a question or would you like a general reading? The emojis, honey, are if you press the little smiley face underneath. If you're on your laptop, if you're on your phone, then it's your emojis are on your keyboard usually. Spiritual journey and life purpose. Okay. All right, Stephen. Okay, so Stephen, it's funny. It's almost harder to do a reading on someone that I know and like have talked about their journey with them and stuff, because I always am like, am I getting stuff because I feel his journey, like I know his journey, or am I getting stuff because that's what, Spirit is trying to give me. But Don't sweat it. You're awesome. I know, but I always feel bad. Terrible. Okay, and I didn't set up my table all the way. I'm sorry. Now I'm dropping tarot cards down into the dark beyond. Okay. All right, so Stephen, I am going to start with you with my new deck that my Hexa got me, which is the Cosmic Tarot, which isn't new to most people, but is new to me. And immediately what I get from your guardians is that they have, just want to make sure I have the same one. Okay, yes. Let me read the list that I have, just so I have it. So we're starting out with Stephen, Maddie, and Leolyn. Not really on the numbered list. Then Darian is one. Samantha, Tamara, Elza, Paris, D. Lamdana, Phoenix Rising, Alina Sun, Jessica Clark, Lana B, and Carmen. Is that what you have? Am I live on here? No. Yep. Okay, good. All right, so Stephen, like I said, it's hard sometimes when I know a little bit about your spiritual journey, because I second guess myself, because I'm, like I said, just because I know some of his, spiritual questioning and stuff, but I have to go with what I have to go with. So, thank you, Dee Dee. I appreciate it. I love when Dee Dee comes on, because to me, she lives right up over the hill. She lives close to where I used to live when I had all my land. So I'm always like, hi. All right. So, Stephen, the first thing I get is that your guardians have been working overtime. And so I feel like you either have been spiritually attacked or you feel like you've been spiritually attacked. Either way, your guardians are on it. They are working overtime for you. And the oracle cards that I'm going to use with these is the Earthly Souls and Spirit Oracle, which is from Terry Foss on Etsy. And I don't know if they're in print anymore. I know she came out with a second edition, and I was going to get it, and I think I missed that. Okay. So the first card that shows up is the Six of Cups. So to me, the Six of Cups in this instance really talks about taking the energy that you have had and the questions that you've had. Especially about spirit guides. Okay, let me try that again. Taking those questions that you've had and paring it down to the simplest basic thing. Looking at it through childhood eyes. Looking at it as if, do you mind, internet, right? I know, so annoying. Looking at it as if a child was looking at your problems and saying, okay, what is it that we want to get out of this? Sometimes it means that a childhood friend that you haven't seen for a long time is coming back into your life, or will be calling you shortly. But I don't think so. In this instance, I really feel like the spiritual solution that you're looking for is paring it back, is taking a wider look at it and looking at it through innocent eyes. Like you haven't gone through all the stuff that you've gone through. And so it's really about, I say a lot of times when this card comes up, is there something or someone you need to forgive that a child would automatically forgive and not really think about? Is there something that you're focused on that maybe isn't or shouldn't be as big a part of the solution as a child would see it as? Sometimes children are way too quick to forgive, and we're like, oh, this person really hurt you, or this person wasn't looking out for you, or and a child, in a child's eyes, it's different. It's like, no, that's okay. They are my parent. There's, they're there. It's okay if they hurt me once in a while. And sometimes it's a tragic thing, and we're like, no, how could you think that? In this case, it is really stepping back and saying, okay, from a child's perspective, what is it that's been going on lately that maybe you can get rid of? That maybe you can put to the side and not worry about quite so much right now, because there's other spiritual things going on that you're missing because you're focused on the detail stuff of it. And if you took a step back and looked at it through a child's eyes, you would be able to appreciate other things about the situation better. Okay. The first oracle card that I got with that was prosperity. And don't forget that prosperity doesn't always mean material things. A lot of times it just means prosperity in love, prosperity in community, prosperity in feelings and emotion, prosperity in live chat is a better option. Yes. Yes, it is. Feelings and emotion and just a sense of community. Prosperity can be something that is, you just found out my sister almost had surgery, but they sent her home. Ooh, I hope they sent her home because she was all better. Prosperity can be much more about your, they say money can't buy happiness, your love level, your amount of community, your amount of feeling comfortable with where you're at. I see that more, which means that if you can look at things through childhood eyes, that will help you feel more secure and stable with where you're at, and with maybe not always knowing. No, I don't know. I haven't really looked at the other cards here, but sometimes that means we don't know where we're going, and that has to be okay, which is not easy. Not easy at all. The second card is the Magician. Love this baby. This card is really, to me, this card is really a good card, because in this deck, it really goes with Justice. Justice has eyes like this also. And so the Magician in this card, yep, now I'm saying the Beatles. Can't buy me love, love, can't buy me love. So the Magician in this card is saying, look at what you have in front of you. Everything that you need is in front of you. But you need to learn how to use those tools that are right there. You have it all. But you have to maybe pick it up and say, okay, what are the rules with working with this? How can I maybe use this differently than I've been using it in order to bring me more satisfaction with me? How can I learn how to use every single tool? Is there a tool in front of me that maybe I think I know so well that I haven't been picking it up because I'm like, oh yeah, I got that one. I don't need that one at all. But instead, maybe we need to pick it up and look at it through those childhood eyes and be able to look at it differently. How can I use this tool differently than I thought of before? The oracle card that goes with that is soulful, which says so much with this. The magician isn't always thought of as a soulful being. The magician is much more about the laws and rules and regulations of what's out in front of us. We know he has the tools, but he doesn't always have the soul to know how to use them. And you won't have that problem at all. You have the soul to pick up those tools, maybe work with them a little bit differently, maybe think about them differently than you were going to think about them in the past, and perhaps make everything work together differently than they did before. I'm going to throw my gum out. Excuse me. So that's a good thing. Now, the last card we have is the Five of Swords. So with this Five of Swords, this, I really like this Five of Swords. If you saw, I can't remember if you were here at the unboxing, but this Five of Swords is awesome to me. This tarot deck is the Cosmic Tarot. This guy really feels laid out. He has been kind of attacked at all angles, and he feels like, whew, I'm done. Just do me in. If you're going to do it, just go for it. And sometimes that's okay. Again, going back to looking at stuff through childhood eyes, sometimes we can lean back and let the powers that be, the spirit guides that are around us, let them do their thing and allow them to do it without our interference. Again, if you're anything like me, that is so difficult. My spirit guides want to smack me around all the time, I swear, because I'm always like, yeah, but hello, I know you might think you know what's best for me, but I am dealing with this and this and this, and you're not doing it right. And I'm all up in their grill, and I'm all up trying to figure out exactly what they think they want, because I might not want what they want. And I want what I want. I need to make sure that I am controlling everything. And sometimes when we're beat up this much, when we feel like, oh, come on, how much more can we take of this? Take a break. It's okay to lay back and say, you know what? I'm beat up. I'm beat up, and I need those spirits that I know are around me to step in and tell me what to do, or do this battle part for me, because I can't figure out what it is. I'm not battling it the right way. About your spirit buffalo, right? The card that came up with it is mystical. There are mystical beings around you. And I know we've talked about, sometimes you're battling those mystical beings, and they're gonna get to the point where they know you're at this, or maybe they're just waiting for this for you. They're waiting for you to give it up and say, okay, apparently I don't have it all. I don't know it all. I give up. You win, because I'm not doing it right. This is from the Earthly Souls and Spirit Oracle, one of my favorites. It's Terry Foss, Foss, and it's on the Etsy app. Although, again, I'm not sure if, I know she came out with a second edition, but I think it might be sold out. So I'm sorry. I hate to do that, but this is one of my favorite oracles to work with too. So, Stephen, I hope that helps. To me, it really sounds like it's time to take a back seat to your spirit guides and trust that they know what they're doing for a while. Look at things in a little bit different perspective and allow some new things to come up. Not easy. Never easy. Does that help, honey? My honey bunny, Stephen. Earthly Souls and Spirits. Yes, Maddie, that's it. Did I lose you, Stephen? Are you there? It's okay. Hi, everyone who came in that I didn't get to say hello to. Okay, well, hopefully, Stephen heard all that. We're going to move on. Thank you, Jen. A lot to think about. Perfect. No problem, sweetheart. Anytime. Maddie's turn. Maddie, I think I'm going to probably use the same decks. Now, the good thing is on the version that I have, which is the first edition of that Earthly Souls and Spirit, on the back, every card is different moon phases. Her daughter did all these different art pieces with the different moon phases. So I really love this Oracle deck too. All right, Maddie, what's your question, my dear? I know. And it's a deck you might not be able to find, Maddie, because I think I just looked at to see if I could find the second edition, because I don't have the second edition too. And I think it's out of print now. Hello. Hi, Christina. Right? They are pretty. Pretty, pretty. All right, Maddie, my darling. Where are you? I think I have the second edition. They are larger and have just one pattern on the back. Yep, I think so too. All right, about setting up an Etsy shop if my prayer bees will be a success. Nice. I know I think so because I love mine. I can't wait to get mine in the mail. I'm so excited. But let's see. Let me connect to your guides here first. So, blue fluorite. I always pull out a blue fluorite when I'm connecting to guides. And I actually pulled out my other big chunk of raw fluorite. Because I love this chunk. Okay. All right, so first of all, Maddie, you have a dragon as a spirit guide, one of them. Very old dragon. A very old and wise dragon. Hello, who's saying hello? Hello, Trevor. And my hair is going everywhere. I might have to put my hair up. What did I do with my clip? Damn it. I might put it up here. Okay. That actually makes sense. All right. I have to put my hair up, guys, because it's driving me crazy. All right. Hello, another me. Okay, so, right before the dragon smokes it, I know I gotta keep it out of my face. It drives me crazy. So the first card that comes up is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands says you have that energy, that drive, that idea, that awesome need to move forward with this idea. That you are going to have some challenges in front of you, though. The Five of Wands talks about like competition and that back and forth. That will be a good thing for you, though. It kind of trains you to move forward. It trains you what this will be like. So at first, you may feel like you're faltering at first, and that is not the case. That is really to guide you and train you and teach you what will work and what won't work. So just at the beginning, listen to what all those challenges are saying. You have to keep moving forward and learn from the initial challenges that happen for you when you're setting this all up and putting it together. Will feel like, where's all this competition and just, with usually I love this one because it's like someone training you, which is in your case, that's exactly what's going to happen. You'll have challenges that are really there to teach you something. So pay attention to whatever challenges come up. The card that came up with it was confidence. And you have the confidence when you want it. Hi, Chase. Welcome, sweetie. Your confidence level, sometimes you put up a front that you have a lot more confidence than maybe you do, but make sure that you bolster your confidence. Use some affirmation to build yourself up a little bit. Let Dave build yourself up a little bit. Let us build yourself up a little bit. Know that those challenges are there for a reason, to teach you something and not necessarily to get in your way and make you think that you can't do this. You have to have the confidence to push through that and get to the other side of it, where when you learn those lessons, all of a sudden it'll all come together and you'll think, there it is. That's why. Okay, so the second card that came up is the Chariot. That's a good card to come up when you're starting a business because you're in control. So what it means is you're in control of how well this business does. If you want this business to go and you really decide you have the drive to make it go forward, you have the drive to make it go forward. Wait, I need my glasses because I got to see what's on this card. Terrible to get old. Don't let it happen. So this Chariot, he happens to have the reins in his hands. And they're taut, right? They're not loose. Those reins are really taut. So what that tells me is, with this business, you cannot let it go an inch without knowing. You have to really keep in control of this in order to get it to, yes, you are in control. If you want it to do really well, aging is a privilege. That's true. That's true. Absolutely. And I always tell my little old ladies when I'm doing mammograms, when they're like, getting old, but yeah, what's the alternative? Not a very good one. So if you want it to go really well, then you can bust your ass and get it done and it'll do really well. If you want it to just do okay, you're in control of that, so you can let it do just okay. That's okay too. Thank you, Lillian. I hope so. That's what I'm here for. Hi, Christy. Keep your hands on the reins. That's right. It's a cliche for a reason. Don't let it go out of control. Understand that whatever orders you have, whatever orders you want to put forth, you're in control of that. What comes up with that? Balance. I am young at heart. You're right, Justin. Thank you. The balance for you is home and work. Is this thing, this Etsy shop, could be really fun for you if you keep it balanced. It could also turn into a nightmare of way too much work for you, and you're like, whoa, wait, I feel like I'm not getting enough fun. You are a person that needs both fun and work in your life. So keep it balanced. Keep a hold of those reins in order to keep it balanced. Don't let it get out of control to the point where you don't like it anymore. Because if you get to the point where you feel like you're busy with this all the time and you don't have time to stop and you have all these orders and it becomes not fun anymore, you will allow it to fail on purpose because you're going to be like, I can't do it. So don't let it get to that point. Just make sure that you're keeping that balance. Last card is the Ten of Pence. Ten of Pence, Ten of Pence, Ten of Pence. Talk about a great card to ask if she can do my reading. Honey, I got 10 on. Hi, Tippy Toes. 10 of Pence. is a great business card. That really means it's all put together. This Oracle deck, honey, is Earthly Souls and Spirits from Terry Foss. It means this business can go as far as you want it to. It can be the end all be all of what it is that you want it to be. If you want it to take over and yes, I did breathe. If you want it to take over and this business to be all of your income, it can do that. It's a good idea, and it's good enough that it can take over for you. Make sure you keep things balanced. Make sure you keep all the ideas, keep control in it. Understand that there'll be challenges at first. Last card is keep yourself centered. Keep yourself centered, and you can take this as far as you want it to go. Sounds like a great plan to me, Maddie. I love it. All right. That is the second admin reading down. We got one more. I love Terry Foss too. I know, right? Okay. Right? I know this Oracle deck is gorgeous. It is. It's gorgeous. So last admin to be done is my Leah Lynn. Yay! No problem, Maddie. General reading. You got it, sweet pea. All right. And I just lost an Oracle card because the wind produced by my riffle shuffle. Hold on, I gotta grab it. I can't go without that card. I don't know what it is, but it could be invaluable. Okay. Riffle wind, right? Chi-Town, it's cold. Is it cold there? I'm telling you. New Jersey or Boston accent? I do several different accents. It depends because I have lived in a whole bunch of different places. I'll do a New York accent sometimes. My Rochester accent, that's what I normally end up with because this is where I grew up. And I lived in Florida, and I lived in Tennessee, and I lived, where else did we live? Oh, North Carolina. I can do that. So it just depends on my mood. Sometimes it switches on me. Okay, Leah Lynn, Spirit Guides. Let me see. Okay, we got a lot of animal spirit tonight. Animal spirit is in the air. Leah Lynn, you have horses, like Mustangs, wild horses almost. Quite a few of them. And you have a big, big protective male energy that is not human, but is human-like. Ooh, Jeff. That's okay. Hi, Jeff. How you doing, sweetie? All right, Leah Lynn. Animal spirits. All right. First of all, holy cow. First of all, you have never come across horses before. You know the male mystery energy. Okay, beautiful. Good. You have several horses, like really wild Mustang energy, that wild, free, there's a free spirit in you that is being encouraged by these for sure. 2 major arcanas, so that's major stuff going on lately. We start with the Princess of Pentacles. So with this energy, the Princess of Pentacles, starts out with some gentle, materialistic. What is it that you do? I don't know what you do for a job, Leland. I've never asked you that, which is funny because now I'm wondering. I'm like, does that have to do with your job or something else? The Princess of Pentacles energy comes in for you with new ideas. There's new ideas coming for material goods, or it's not how I feel it though. More like your base of operations. Are you moving soon? You work at Goodwill? Oh my gosh, I would spend all my money there. But anyways, are you thinking of moving soon? I feel like there's some energy of a new place. Maybe it's a school. There's something coming for you that is you want to move soon. Okay, well, that's positive energy in this direction, because look at that positivity card. Now is a good time to start to plan that. A good time to start to look at what's out there, to look at what your opportunities are. There's opportunities coming your way that could bring that about sooner than you would have thought. Okay. The second card is the Hanged Man. So in order to get to where you want to go in life, it looks like for now, you may have to do a little self-sacrifice. That stuff that we talk about, you have to do what you have to do in order to do what you want to do. It's not the worst thing in the world, self-sacrifice. It's something that is tolerable. But for now, it is something that you have to kind of do in order to propel yourself forward some more. And with this, I almost think it's, staying at home for a little while, knowing that you want to move soon, but that you're at home now. If you are able to sacrifice, some of your privacy and some of your ability to do exactly what you want, in the long run, that'll be better for you, because you'll be able to move forward faster than you would have thought. In order to get through that self-sacrifice, look to divinity. So your gods and goddesses, your spiritual life, your spiritual core will be able to help you through that self-sacrifice time in order to get through it. Again, it's not something that is a horrible thing for you. It's just like, all right, for a while, I kind of have to get through this. Look to your spiritual life to help you get through that, to help you tolerate that self-sacrifice time in order to get to where you want to be. Because the World comes up as the last card, which says you can go anywhere you want. The sky is the limit. When the World card comes up for me, I'm like, what's your dream? What's your wildest imaginative dream that you want to get to? Because it's possible. It's possible for you if you put the work into it, if you do some planning, if you dream outside the box, if you think about things from a different angle that you haven't before. Part of the Hanged Man coming up not only is about self-sacrifice, but he's looking at things from a way he has not looked before. So when you're in your self-sacrifice time, look at things a little differently. Look at what it is that you can change up in your life to get ready for that future. To set a plan, to set those stepping stones for yourself in different ways that you wouldn't have thought of before. So because with the World coming up, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want with it. Nurture yourself. The last card says take care of yourself. When you're in the midst of this self-sacrifice, when you are in the midst of thinking of some new ideas coming, take care of yourself. Make sure that you do a lot of self-affirmation work. Make sure that you are bringing yourself in When you think of what to do for other people, put yourself in that list. As women, it's hard. Sometimes we kind of put everybody else first. Put yourself in that list. Put it somewhere near the top so that you're able to give yourself what you need in order to move yourself forward. Okie dokie. Next on the list is Darian. Exactly where I've been so far, feeling like I don't want to do this sacrifice and deal with the less pleasant stuff right now. General reading. Okay. We will get a general reading. -20 here. Ooh, Deborah. Ooh. Eek, eek, eek. Okay. Let me shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay. And Darian, I think I am going with a different deck for you. I am going to pull out my Lion's Gateway for you. And the Hero's Journey, the Oracle cards that I have found go so well with this deck. Her and her friends draw sigils at school. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Darian, is that your real name, honey? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. So first of all, as I'm shuffling for you, I'm going to tell you I'm getting some big time hermit energy. And I don't think that's you. I think that is your guide. You have a guide that is wanting you to look internally and kind of explore what it is that you want in life, what it is that you're looking for in life. Because either you've been confused about that or stuff has been coming up that is not for you, that you have thought is for you, but it turns out is not necessarily your path. Oh, geez. Well, that was spot on. Oh, good. Well, that must be why my internet died. Because I was too spot on for it to work right. All right. We got 2 major cards again. So, again, there's major stuff coming up for you. First card that arrives is the Strength card. So you have to be able to pull on your incredible inner strength. You have it there. It is certainly within you. Because this card looks at, we see the young woman figure, the goddess figure, just stroking the lion quietly. That speaks of inner strength. That speaks of the strength to walk on when it might not be so easy. The strength to choose a path that maybe has not been walked a lot before. The strength to pull from your inner being and maybe choose something that you know is right for you, but is not the path that everybody else is going to think of. It's not the path that even the people around you are going to be able to say, what are you doing? Why are you on this path? Why did you make that choice? I don't really see that for you. And that's okay as long as you feel that, as long as you know that's your path. then that's okay. Keep right on pulling from your inner self here. And because that Hermit energy is saying look inward, I feel like you have a lot of inner shadow work to do there. The reward, celebrate your magnificence. So, talk about you have it in you. You definitely have it in you. The reward for choosing to use that inner strength is far and above what you would even believe. Sometimes it is not easy, though, to choose that tough road. Or it may not even be a tough road. I get the feeling that it's just a road that the people who you grew up with, or the people who know you, or the people who love you will just kind of look at you like, what? How did I not ever know that you wanted to go in that direction? And so sometimes it's hard to admit that that is the direction that you've been thinking, or that's the direction you want to go. Not an easy thing. But it sounds like with some shadow work, something that can happen for you for sure. Part of the issue has been because you have felt very burdened. So here we see the Ten of Wands. And at least, I have to say, with this Ten of Wands, at least someone has found you a backpack so that they're not all in front of your face. The Ten of Wands, to me, boy, that the one, they're all holding them right in front of their face and they can't see them. I was like, oh, at least get a wheelbarrow, dude. Get a backpack, something. Be able to at least carry that burden a little bit better. Realize that there's a little bit different ways to do it that, yeah, it might still be a burden, but it's not as bad as you think it is. And some of them, you might even be able to put them down. Some of these burdens are not yours. Not yours at all. Christina, Holistic Tarot is the tome of tarot. This book also, though, The Modern Tarot by Michelle T. I love this book for learning because it really is a down-to-earth way of learning. She talks in plain language. It's easier to learn. Yes, Kelly and Maddox series for sure. Yes, it is, Jackie. So that burden, some of it is not yours. Put down what isn't yours to lighten your load a little bit. Dream redirection. Redream this situation. So the situation you're in, again, boy, this really comes back to inner shadow work, to looking inward and being able to redirect some of the things that aren't yours, to look forward to things and be brave enough and strong enough inwardly to walk the path that you know was meant for you, that other people may not realize that that is the path that you're supposed to be on. Okay. The last card is yet another major arcana. It's the Star. The Star is often called the wish card because the star means, again, here we go. I love these positive readings, are great. The Star says that you can do it. You can do whatever you want to do. You can take it wherever you want to take it. It can go, the sky's the limit. It can go as far as you want it to go. That wish card comes up, and you know that that highest ideal for yourself is not too high to reach for. It's scary. It's not an easy thing to reach for that. Sometimes we want to say, I'll just reach for the third rung up because it's a little easier. It means I won't have to work so hard. I won't have to believe in myself quite so much. You were meant for great things. You were meant to do that highest ideal, that highest goal. From fear to fuel. Stand still and own your power. Stand still and own your power. So feel that energy. Allow it to sink in and let it fuel you. You got it in you. Go ahead and reach for it. Yay. So, damn it, someone's cutting onions. So I hope that helped, Darian. Hope that made sense for you. Samantha is next. Yay, you're welcome, Darian. I hope that helps, truly. What's your question, Samantha? Did I miss it? No. Okay. Ooh, Jen, love your earrings. Thank you. Hi, Ash. I didn't see you. They are my chakra earrings. So thank you. I'm working on connecting with a new goddess, and I'm looking for some general guidance on that. Okay, do you know who this new goddess is yet, or you don't know yet? I'm new to non-Christian deity. Okay. Persephone? Great. I love Persephone. She is both dark and light. She spends time in the underworld and in our world. She is... You're welcome, Ash. I hope that helped. I was telling people when I first got on about my Reiki basket, because I don't think I've said it in a while, but this is my Reiki basket. When I ask you or anyone, when I ask you if I can do some healing for you, I put your intention on a piece of paper and fold it up and put it in my Reiki basket. When the Reiki basket gets full, then I empty it and start over. So usually for about a month, you have kind of some healing energy that gets daily healing in there. Just so you know what happens when I ask you that. Okay, hold on, let me connect. All right. You're welcome, honey. All right, Samantha, how to connect to Persephone. So, I will tell you that, I feel that energy around you already. So I can see that you, Shauna, you want to be placed in the basket. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me just write your name down, honey. Do you have a specific intention or just general healing stuff? Shauna. Yes. Okay. I'm going to assume general healing then. Okay. I actually, for Samantha's reading, I'm going to go back to my, the surgery. Let me just write that. Sorry. I'm going to go back to my Cosmic Tarot here. And, see, it's been over an hour. Surgery. This is what I mean, guys. I end up doing my 3 hours of readings because I'm long-winded. Jen, would you put Tina S. in your basket? Yes. The candle that's burning is for Tina S. I actually can't. I know this sounds terrible, but I'm waiting for her to message me back just to let me know that it's okay, because it's Reiki is an ethical thing that you have to ask permission before you put them in your healing rounds. I've lit a candle for her, but I need permission from her before I put her on there. And I know it sounds silly, but it is, it's how that energy works. So, just like, I was talking about doing a transition ritual or something, which I can't do until I talk to her and see if that's something she wants. So, Could Persephone be celebrated during Ostara? Oh, absolutely. Because remember that Ostara is the celebration of the spring. That is when Persephone rises up from the underworld and Demeter starts allowing everything to grow again because her daughter has risen back up. So definitely I would celebrate her during Ostara. Whew. Mama, if you need to skip me for the night, that's fine. That's okay, Jess. When we get to you, if I'm still good, I'll let you know. Some people told me they do Reiki on anyone. Yeah, for me, it's I need that permission. Have to do it. I've always been extra drawn to our star. Perfect. There you go. Perfect. Oh, good. Actually, Tina is getting back to me right now. So give me just 1 second. I will let her know that we're all thinking. That is okay. Let me know if you would like me to do a transition at some point. Okay. Good. All right. So now that she got back to me, I probably will at least be able to do Reiki. Oh, good. Yes. Let me know. Many of us. Okay. Whew, okay, good. So I feel better actually that she got back to me because now I know I can put her in my basket at least. And fantastic idea. I missed it. What did I miss? Jen, can you put my Granberry Bees name right in the basket? Maddie, I see I have a lot of requests to be in the Reiki basket. And here's what I'll do. What I should do and what I should have do is, is start a list in our Facebook group for your intentions. And if you want to be in my basket, absolutely. I will start a list tonight and just, if you're in our Facebook group, go and put your intention right there in the list, and then I'll take that right from the list. Okay. Good. Okay. Back to Samantha. Sorry, honey. Okay. Persephone. Got it. So I do feel like Persephone's energy anyways is around you already, Samantha. So that's good. There is somewhat of a connection already there. So as far as how to really truly connect more, All right, so back to the Cosmic Tarot. So, whew. So we start with the Five of Pence, which to me, wow, I absolutely adore, by the way, this Five of Pence card. It is, boy, the pain and it won't let you post it. What is wrong with YouTube all of a sudden that it won't let us post crap on there? The pain and the need in these people's faces, to me, it strikes me very, very hard. Okay, that is super weird. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate it. That is so weird, though, that they let Allison, who's not a moderator, post the link and not Maddie. How goofy. It wouldn't let me post a link yesterday. Okay. YouTube is very buggy lately. Yes, it surely is. Okay. Well, thanks, Ash. I appreciate it. Okay, so the Five of Pence. Maybe you need to tap into more of your darkness and deep pains to connect to Persephone and make that deep connection. Right, so the Five of Pence to me talks about knowing that you're in need, knowing that you have to ask for some help. So, hi, Zach. So, I see in this, for connection to Persephone, is really laying yourself at her feet, really opening yourself up and saying, these are my pains. These are my problems. These are what I'm laying at your feet. I come with some issues that I have to address, and I'm coming with open palms to your feet to say, I'm nothing and you are here to help me. So I am opening myself up to you completely to come into my life and help me figure out where the heck it is that I need you in it. And Persephone is quite a strong goddess, and she will be able to very well tell you where it is you need to seek her. There's a mystical place there at her feet that you will find the niche that you're looking for. So in order to break yourself down, you have been through some trials and tribulations lately, and it is really time to, I hate to say it like this because it's not always about being naked, but there's something about being naked and coming to her feet. So I would do it in your bathroom, do it in your bedroom, someplace you can lock your door, obviously. But I would really strip yourself down to the bare essentials to say, here I am. Here I am, and I need you to lift me up. Show me what it is that you want to do with my life. Tell me what it is that you can do to help lift me to where I'm supposed to be. With Persephone, she had to discard everything in order to get to a place where Hades would accept her. And it was not always an easy thing. It is hard to strip yourself so bare that you really get to a place where you can say, you have to be the one to show me where I'm going here. Persephone is a gentle spirit with a badass kicker. I don't know how to explain. She is one of those dark goddesses, though, that is able to see into your soul, to really know what it is that you need. I hope some of this is making a little sense. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles talks about a choice between two things. The choice between two things that you already know the answer to usually. Usually one is the logical conclusion of where it is that you want to be. So with coming to Persephone, there's two paths that you see in front of you. And one of them is probably the right one, and you probably already know that right path to get there. For some reason, I see this as one path is of fire and one path is of water. And the path that is water is the emotional, makes a lot of sense. Sounds like it's all, yes, vulnerability. Yes. The path that is of water is probably the correct path. When you come to the goddess in your fire form, you are showing her your creative spirit. And when you come broken down in emotional form, that is the form that I think Persephone is looking for from you, to be able to open yourself up in that emotional way. What came with that was blessed. So if you are able to do that, that blessing will be immediate and complete. There is an immediate knowing. When that happens for you, when you initiate yourself onto Persephone's path, there's an immediate blessing of knowing, of, yep, here I am. This is it. That is what I was waiting for. Funny enough, the Princess of Cups is the last card. So again, that bringing of it's almost like an emotional offering. It's an emotional, here is my heart. And you are able to do with it what you want. And being a dark goddess, she could stomp it out. But you know that she's not going to do that. Instead, she will lovingly pick it up, brush it off, repair the parts that need to be repaired, and put it back in for you. Have compassion for yourself. This journey is going to be about learning who you are and who you want to be, and how your path will lift you to heights that you can't imagine. Can't imagine. So I hope that helps. Beautiful. On to the next. Tamara. Tamara is next. Rosie, we have a list, honey. And so I have to go by my list. And if I get through the 10 that are on my list tonight, then I will try to keep going. But, because I'm such a talker, here we are at an hour and 24 minutes already. General. All right. And Tamara, is that your real name? You're welcome, Sam. Hi, Missy. Tamara, is that your real name, honey? I just need to know when I'm trying to connect. Yes. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. So before I even pick up the stone, I see moon energy, lots and lots of moon energy. So you have lunar goddesses, lunar guides around you a lot. So lots of shadow work stuff. You either have been doing a lot of shadow work, or your guides and guardians have been pushing you into shadow work for a little while. That also means that lunar energy, I don't know, I'm a lunar person too. Just wondering what you charge for your readings. Oh, Ash, I am figuring that out. I'll tell you that I charge $50 for a straight half hour, and I'll pull as many cards as you want. And then I'm gonna, do some cheaper readings for 10-minute 3-card spreads. It'll probably be like $20, something like that. What was that deck for Sam's? Same deck I'm gonna read here. This is the Cosmic Tarot. And the Oracle deck is Earthly Souls and Spirits. You have been doing shadow work. Okay, so there you go. I see lots and lots of lunar energy around you. Which, again, because I'm a lunar goddess person, to me, I always call her Mother Luna. The moon itself is one of my goddesses, and I love to do stuff like drawing down the moon. That energy is just life to me. Just life. So not only is it shadow work, but it is just re-energizing kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I do feel that for sure. So your guardians, know that, and they, encourage as much lunar work as possible from you for sure. Right. Ooh, okay. So, first of all, we're going to say that we are starting out with 2 6s. Okay, so the first card here, right? I know, I would like to. It is easier said than done, Deb. It is when you're connecting to a whole bunch of guards. Here we go again. I can't say it. Guides and guardians. Sometimes they get jumbled up, so I have to really focus to reach out to the correct ones when I'm doing readings when there's so many on here. But yes, I totally get it. Yes. Okay, so here we go. The 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is about coming from this place of this inner place of strength. It has not been an easy road. We see with this one the medical staff here. And the medical staff, when you see that, it means one of 2 things. Either career-wise, you have been thinking of the medical world, or there's been medical issues that come up for you or around you lately in life. The 6 of Swords says that you are in control of those things, or you can be in control of those things, and that they are straightening themselves out, or they will be. There is an ability to keep on trucking. In other words, lupus. Okay. So there definitely has been medical things. There is an ability within you, though, that you have kept right on going, that you have been able to live your life in such a way that you're not letting it defeat you. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't impact your life at all. But I am saying that for your ultimate goals, that doesn't mean that that's the end of your goals. Your goals and your life path is able to keep on going despite that. This incredible amount of control that this person is showing here says that with correct guidance and work and thought process and careful planning, that you are able to move forward in life and continue on the path that you're supposed to be on. There may be some off-roads and off-ramps and detours and that kind of thing, but you have an incredible amount of inner strength and are able to keep moving forward. The mystical side of that is that because I think those guides and guardians are there for you, lean on them. When you feel like you can't go forward anymore, those guardians behind you are pulling in that moon energy, pulling in that moon strength. I know when I see the moon, I immediately feel like I can do anything. That moon's energy for me comes through like, oh, yes, okay. You know what? Get your butt up, Jen. I can do this. And that's what your again, your guides and guardians are saying behind you is, yep, you can do this. We're going to pull that energy right down from the moon and give it to you and allow you to get to that point. Yoga, healing, physical therapy, right? Moon water, yep, or stones. Absolutely. Use that moon energy that the guides behind you want to give you and use it to propel yourself forward. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is someone who is, you've been trying. I hear you, honey. Six of Pentacles is someone who is the optimist here. Do you see his face? I love this face on this guy. Hold on. We can get it in here. He has been juggling these six pentacles with just a crescent moon above him. So with the smallest amount of that moon's energy, he's able to juggle six different things that's been going on in his life. And you are too. It is not always an easy thing. It is an uphill climb. In fact, he's kind of standing on a precipice here. And if you see, it's a rocky hill. There's brambles in the way. There's big weeds over here. There's, things to trip him up. And he's still okay. He's still trucking. Keep on moving forward. And he's doing it with a smile. Kind of makes me want to smack him. But he is just okay. He's just able to keep going. He's just able to keep all those balls up in the air. Keep on juggling them. That's right. Keep on keeping on. There's a wisdom. Yep, full of obstacles. There's a wisdom that comes for you from being able to keep going. And that wisdom will help you in the future to teach others. I feel like these guardians are there to set you up for something different. Which is not really until maybe the last card here, but there is something that can be new for you on the horizon, which is funny to me that the cards are not necessarily saying very much about, but your guardians are. There is new opportunities, and I'm not sure, I don't think it's about your health. I think it's more about your material things. So either new work or new business opportunities or new crafty something that can help you pull money in. My son wants me to move back home. Aha. Aha, aha. Which would help you to save some money. That's definitely a new opportunity. So the last card, this is where you've been. This is kind of where you've been stuck. Is that Five of Cups energy. That Five of Cups energy that just makes us feel like we're wasted. Like, ugh, I don't think I can do this anymore. I cannot keep on keeping on. Even though it says I'm supposed to be, this Five of Cups energy really is... You've been close to giving up. You've been close to being at the fuck it stage. You've been close to saying, I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be going. What is it that's in front of me? How do I pull myself out of this? And the way to do that is this witch wants you to wish. There is hope. Wishes are what? Wishes are hopes that we put out there that we're like, you know what? Against all odds, I have to believe that something good is still coming. And it is. It is coming. Against all odds, against everything that you feel, these are all saying, you can do this. You're still able to move forward. That wish for you, you need to put it out there and make it a reality and speak it into the world and let it be. There is a wish for yourself that just has been bottled up right inside you there. That you're just like, okay, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe this is just never going to happen. But this says that it can. It's right there on the tip. Just speak it into existence. Know that when you make that wish, when you allow yourself to put that wish into being. Once again, The Alchemist. If you haven't read The Alchemist, please go read it. Everyone needs to read that book at some point in their life. One of the things that it teaches you is that the universe is conspiring to make your dreams come true. They just want to help you. The universe wants you to get to that point where you speak your wishes into existence because it's waiting for you to just speak it into existence so it can conspire to help you. Please read it for sure. Terry Foss is the artist. Yes, it is the Earthly Souls and Spirits deck. So I hope that helps you, honey. You need to put that wish out there. Put that wish into existence. That is the Earthly Souls and Spirits deck. Terry Foss. It was on Etsy. I'm saying, guys, I'm not sure. She was doing the second edition for a while. I don't know if it's still out though. You're welcome, Tamara. I hope that helps some. I don't know if it's still available or not though. It is one of my favorite oracle decks to put with any tarot deck. It really is another one that goes with any tarot deck, just like Oracle of Echoes does. Yes, absolutely. All right, Paris. Paris is next. Hi, Between My Aura. I love it. Deb, it is. Unfortunately, honey. I put 10 on my list tonight, and that is all I can get through for the night. I'm sorry. Paris is your real name. Great. And you have a specific question, honey, or just a general, life stuff? Earthly Souls and Spirits. No problem, Deb. I would like to know more about my spirit guides and if there's a goddess I should work with at this time. I keep getting signs about one, but not sure. I've been feeling sometimes unsafe and unloved. Okay. Okay. So immediately, Paris, I get Egyptian Pantheon. I am, says next release sometime in February. Oh, good. Good. I'm getting Egyptian pantheon. I see. Oh, who is that? Is that Anubis? Anubis is the one with the who is that? It's a male god energy. No, I don't think so. What is it? Oh, I don't have my god deck on me, do I? Jackalhead. Oh, good. I was going to say dog, but I thought, no, that's not right. But yeah, it kind of looks like that. Okay, good. Yes. Hey, Jen, I'm going to head out. Need to get my ski stuff out of the car. Okay, Dave. Thanks for coming, honey. Yes. Dog. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So Anubis, I see Anubis around you. I also see Mayat, but that's hard for me because Mayat is one of mine. So she's around me a lot. But I do believe she is around you too. Mayat is the goddess of justice, and she's the goddess of justice for the entire universe and beyond. So she's justice here on earth, and she's justice in the afterlife also, which is important to you also for some reason. I do. So a lot of Egyptian, I would look a lot into the Egyptian pantheon for you. You have a lot of Egyptian energy behind you. So maybe, if you must have, I don't know if you have Egyptian, blood in you in this lifetime, but if not, then perhaps in a past lifetime you were Egyptian. There's a lot of Egyptian energy there. So I see things like scarab beetles. The scarab beetles are around like the Thoth. There's a lot of that energy. Sekhmet, there you go. Oh, I love Sekhmet. I love her. She is a powerful queen, boy, let me tell you. I love her. There's several books on Sekhmet too, so I would look into them. I would like to be on a list for some time. Okay. All right, so we're going to start off with, this is the 10 of Wands. Okay, so the 10 of Wands is all about feeling burdened. No Egyptian. Okay, so I will tell you that somewhere in a past life you have some Egyptian energy coming from somewhere, because a lot of your guardians are Egyptian based. You have a lot of Egyptian energy there. So in that past life, boy, look through the Egyptian pantheon for sure. The 10 of Wands talks about feeling burdened, feeling like you have been carrying stuff for everybody else. Brandy, I'm sorry, honey. So I've decided not to keep a running list for all time. I'm going to do once a week live readings, and I'm going to take 10, the first 10, every week. Okay, so you have to be here at the beginning, or I'm going to be opening up my shop. So if you want a paid reading, we could always go that way too. Burdensome. Okay, you have carried around a lot of things that aren't even yours. Especially as women, sometimes women, we tend to put ourselves last. And so you have been carrying around all this crap, all this baggage that isn't your baggage. And you have started to really feel like it's weighing you down. It is time to set some of that stuff down, to allow yourself to breathe in between, to learn how to say no, to learn how to put yourself first once in a while, to back up and allow yourself. Thank you, Chase. I'm going to open up my Etsy shop again. I think it's been a while, but I think I need to for a little while anyways again. It is time to allow yourself to be number one for a while. That's very sweet, you guys. I'll try to finish setting it up tonight, and I'll put it in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, you know what, Chase? I need to add you to our Facebook group because I don't think you're in there. But I will add you up as long as you don't mind. We'll skip that whole process of answering questions because I know you. I'll put you in there. And then I'll put in the Facebook group the link for the Etsy shop. Okay. All right. So, yes, you have been carrying around other people's shit, and it's time to put yourself first, or at least put yourself on the list. You have to put some of other people's crap down and put yourself at least on the list. Learn how to say no sometimes. Learn how to bring yourself some much needed relief. The oracle card that comes from that is create. So the energy that you need to get off your back is about creation for you. You're welcome. You find relief from creating. Creative spirit, creative fire energy. There is, I don't know what it is you do, painting, music. There's creative spirit around you that's your relief comes from giving yourself time to do that creative stuff. Bullet journals, there you go. Put time in your schedule specifically to give yourself time to do that. And that for you will make yourself feel a little bit unburdened. It won't be quite so much as a burden if you can at least give yourself time to do that kind of stuff that you like to do creatively. That will enrich your spirit for sure. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles knows what to do with all of the things that is going on around her. Hi, Wendy. You can create the kind of things around you that you want to be around you. You're able to master that energy of doing. I think you have been letting other people make your schedule, make your time, create the schedule that they want for you. But you had the ability to do that if you step up and claim it. You just haven't. You haven't been doing that for some reason. You have been letting others claim that responsibility of your time, your schedule, your, the way you want to set out your life. And you don't have to do that. Claim it back. Get it within you. You have it within you. You have the ability to do it. Do it. It's really important for you to allow yourself to claim your schedule. You should be able to do that because you definitely have it in you, which will give you the tranquility that you're seeking. You're seeking that feeling of spirit within you that makes you go, yes, I feel like I'm alive again. That tranquility will come when you take back your power. The power to make your energy what you want it to be. To spend your time with what you need to spend your time on. Okay. Lastly, it's funny, this is the second time this card comes up, but here we go again with the Five of Pence. The Five of Pence, for me, this one especially, is about showing your pain. So you may get some resistance when you decide to take this back, when you step up and say, hey, hold on. I need to take back this power. I need to be able to stand in my power. And I need to have a better internet so I don't smash my phone into pieces. Nope. Okay. I need to be able to step in my power. The way for you to do that without pissing people off is to show your vulnerability here. Is to open yourself up and say, whoa, you know what? I haven't been putting myself first, and I'm really hurting because of that. And if you show your vulnerability with this, you'll have less problems. The people who are around you who are trying to do your schedule for you will see that. Instead of seeing you saying, hey, screw all of you, I'm saying no to some things, they will see your vulnerability and see you saying, okay, whoa, guys, I'm losing myself here. I'm losing my power. I am unable to go through this without putting myself through pain, and I need to take this back now. That will help you to do that without alienating those people in your life who you love, but maybe are not, you haven't taught them to treat you the way you need to be treated. I did that for a long time. Sometimes we teach the people around us how they're allowed to treat us. So if we teach them that it's okay to control us and to tell us this is what we have to do, all of a sudden they don't know what the hell we're talking about when we're like, wait, I'm taking myself back. I have allowed you to do this forever. They're like, wait, what, huh? What'd I do? The way to get around that is to show them your pain. Rather than say, I have to take this back from you, say, oh, my life is not the way I want it to be. I need to be able to do this for my sanity. And then they will understand that a little bit better. Okay. Which will help you be blissful. Bliss is not a thing that I feel like you have had very much of lately, and you deserve that in your life. You deserve it. And all of these things will help you get back to your bliss. You have to put yourself in the list at least. Okay? Hope that helps, darling. Hope. All right, that was Paris. We are on to D-Land, Donna. I'm an Aries, but a sheep. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Yes, right? For sure. All right, Donna. You have a specific question, honey, or a general reading? You're so welcome, Paris. I hope that helped. Follow your bliss. Me too. I know. That's like one of the most powerful sayings that you can have if you're really able to do it. General reading. Okay, you got it, honey. And your real name is Donna, right? I am right in that, I think. Yay. Justin, you're hanging in there. By the way, Justin, I saw I missed your live last night. Sorry, I missed it. It was late. I was tired. Thinking of this Will and Grace episode that Cher is on it, and she's telling Jack to follow his bliss. I love Will and Grace. Buffalo helps. Okay, Donna. Let's see. Okay. All right, so Donna, I immediately get sheep energy. And part of that may be because Imbolc is, less than a week away. But to me, I have to say, first of all, that sheep energy does not mean sheepish. You know, people talk about sheepish energy where you don't speak up for yourself. That's not that. To me, sheep energy is the incredible ability. Your last name is Lamb. Oh, there you go. The incredible ability, though, to shed what is no longer needed, right? When they get sheared, they are able to shed all that stuff that is no longer needed for them, and it is able to be used for other things. So there is something to be said for letting go of the things that are in your life that are not serving you anymore. And that is not an easy thing for most people to do. And I'm not saying it's an easy thing for you, but your guardians are saying that either you have done that recently, or that is something that you are going to be able to go through soon that will help you to straighten out some things that maybe have not been so awesome in your life recently, is to kind of pare down the stuff that you don't need. And that could mean physical stuff, or that could mean like emotional baggage that you're carrying around. A loss. Have you had a loss in your life? I feel like a deep sadness. I hate to say it like that, but and sometimes I wonder, though. No, I feel there's a deep sadness energy, and I don't know if it's because your life didn't turn out the way that you expected it to, or there's an actual physical loss there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's definitely could be what I'm feeling then. I'm sorry. That's so hard. So hard, especially when our doggies are like our family. That is horrific to face that and know that that's coming is not easy. Okay, so there's lots of sword energy coming up, which is a lot of thinking. So thinking energy is abounding for you. So the first one that comes up is the King of Swords. So the king is the rule maker of all thought. He's not the queen is the embodiment of the suit. The king is the rule maker. The king knows how that works, how thought works. He knows he's sometimes a manipulator. He sometimes is just takes some of that emotion out of it and is able to see far down the lane how things need to go in order to work correctly. For me, I always, the King of Swords to me is kind of an ass. Because I'm an emotional thinker person, I'm always like, ugh, whatever. This is the logic person. And I get the impression that this is someone that you already know in your life. It is not an energy that you carry. But it is someone who's important to you. And so to me, this is saying lean on that person. That person who is able to maybe not feel as much as you are. Hi, Anna. And who is able to think logically, who is able to take some of the emotion out of it. I'm not saying he doesn't feel anything. But I am saying that there is someone around you who can take care of the logistical end of the stuff that's been going on. And you can, it's been the same decks. I mean, I used one other deck, but so far, most of the energies are really liking this one. You are able to kind of take the back seat and allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. And so allow this person to step forward and take care of the day-to-day stuff that maybe you usually take care of, but right now is just too much. It's just too much for you to take care of everything that you used to take care of. You are allowed to take a back seat to that day-to-day thought process kind of stuff. And allow this person in your life to step forward. Well, I haven't heard from you. I feel like this person is there. Boy, if it's not, then I am way off. Because your guardians think that there's someone there that can do that for you. So I'm just going to assume that there is. If I hear otherwise, then I'll come back and ask some more questions. Oh, except that is funny. So the oracle card that goes with that is to create. So, all right. So this is going to sound odd, but boy, I wouldn't normally recommend this. But if that person isn't right now with you, then you can create one. God, this sounds retarded. I don't like this, but your guardians are fairly sure. You can create this person from yourself in order to get through what you need to get through. In other words, you can, it's almost like a split personality, but when you're aware of it, it's okay. I've had to do that before. Like sometimes you have to create this persona of yourself that has to step forward and take care of the shit that has to get done. And you may be kind of silently in the background doing your thing. But if you create that energy, that will be a way for you to get through it. Because otherwise, your guardians are kind of like worried that that will be such a blow that you will not be able to do that. And I still don't like that, but I've had to do that before. There's something inside you that just breaks off and says, okay, take care of what has to take care of. You know, there is, I would tell you some of my horror stories, but when emergencies happen, there is something that kicks in within us that is able to move on. Yes, to deal with an impossible situation, exactly. That is able to move on, and you're kind of in the background in your psyche going, what the hell is this? I'm not this strong person. I feel like I'm ready to fall apart, but your psyche can step forward. Okay, there you go. Your psyche can step forward and create that person that you need to be for now. And it's not who you normally are. It's not somebody that you want to hang on to. It's not somebody that is ultimately good for you to hang on to. But in order to get through a situation that normally you would be like, oh, okay, I don't think I can do this. Sometimes we have to create this for ourselves, especially for emotional beings. I know for me, it's almost scary when I'm in an emergency situation. I'll tell you one. I can tell you one thing. When I was 18, I was an aide, a nursing aide, but in the home. It was a home health aide, and I was at a house that I was taking care of this woman overnight who didn't speak much English, and I had my boyfriend came to the house and was mad, standing up to my sister. I usually back us. There you go. This is what I'm talking about then. Yes. Create this other persona that can do that. My boyfriend had come to the house because he found out that I was going to break up with him. This is so stupid. But he cut his wrist at my place of work. And I knew I couldn't fall apart. And I just lost my mind inside. And I was like, oh no. So literally this other thing came over me. And what I said was, you're bleeding all over my floor and I'm going to have to clean this up. Get out. Like, just like that. You're bleeding. I'm going to have to clean this up. Can you step outside at least? Because as it is, you've already created a mess here for me. And he was like, what? Like, are you kidding me? I just slit my wrist. And I'm like, yeah, you're bleeding. I have to do this. So out the door. And totally just this thing came over me that I was like, okay, we're going to deal with the logistics of what I have to do. Bye, Deb. Good night, honey. And so sometimes that persona has to take over for you. Because you can't, the real you would be like falling apart. How did you feel afterwards? I was okay. It was, yeah, he was trying to manipulate me. And it really was like, nope, this is not going to happen. So, and I called the police on him. And he was bleeding out. And I'm like, yeah, I think he might need like a psych evaluation or something because he's nuts. And I'm at work and he can't be here. And I like proceeded to mop up the front thing. And for a while I thought, oh my gosh, he's going to like have the police kill him or something because he's that stupid. But apparently he wasn't that stupid. He let the police take him in and he, you know, went on a psych hold evaluation thing and all. And he got out and he was all right and he survived it. But it just something took over that I was like, yeah, no, can't do this. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes we just have to let that kick in. And so allow that to kick in. He did. He did get the help he needed. So here we go again. The Two of Pence. The Two of Pence says that you have two choices. So technically you do have two choices, but you have one choice that you are pretty sure is the right choice. So you already kind of know the choice that you have to take. Sometimes it's not the easier choice, but it's the right choice. If you are able to make that choice, then gratitude abounds. You will be thankful to yourself for making that right choice. Others around you will be thankful for making that choice. I love this card. See this crone? Come on. This crone here is thanking the moon. She's got her wolf next to her. You live together. So the gratitude eventually will come. She may not thank you right now, but eventually that gratitude will come if you make the right choice. It may not be the easy choice, but the right choice. Finally is the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords comes with a message. There's a message coming that will ensure for you that choice. Okay. There's a message coming that will ensure for you that that choice that you think is the right choice really is the right choice. There's a sign that will be coming for you to say, yep, you're right. That's the right choice. So watch for it. It's coming. Watch for that sign to be in front of you there saying, yep, it's the right one. And have faith that it's coming. So have faith that everything is going to work out okay. It is, it is, it is. May not seem like it's gonna, but it is. It will work out the way it's supposed to work out. Okay? And big, big hugs for puppy love. This is the Earthly Souls and Spirits deck. From Terry Foss. F-O-S-S. Okay, I hope that helps, honey. That is not easy situations to go through, no matter what. Either. Adding to wish list now, right? All right. Phoenix Rising, are you still here? Thank you, Justin. It has been 2 hours and 11 minutes. I swore I was not going to do another 3-hour thing, but I think we're gonna. Phoenix Rising, okay. I'm on number 6 and I'm going to 10. So if for some reason there's any who aren't here that are on the list, I will skip down to the next. But your name is Gail. I would love a general reading. Okay. Whew. All right, Gail. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with the same decks, which is very weird. And here's your Etsy store going back up. I'm going to try to finish it up tonight so that it will be open by tomorrow. I will start readings by Wednesday. Okay. Honey, I can't do readings except for what I already have because I've been on for 2 hours already. And I have to finish up what I got, okay? I'm sorry. All right, Gail. Okay. Feathers, birds, lots of air energy around your guardians. I'm not really, I don't know how to say this, not really pretty birds though. So like crows and ravens and predator kind of birds. So I would say, right, they're my favorite too for certain reasons. I would say very strong, powerful guardians then that have to do with air energy. Yes, they are beautiful. And you know what I mean when I say that. I'm not saying that they're not beautiful, but I'm saying they're not like, I don't know, doves and parrots and happy-go-lucky rose-colored glasses kind of birds. To feed man-child. Not like peacocks, right? All right. You have 2 major arcana cards, so there's big stuff going on. Okay. First card is 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands talks about a celebration. There is a celebration coming up in your household. There's a celebration that is being celebrated, or there's something going on that should be celebrated. See the spiral here? It is, the circle of life kind of thing. There's a wedding. There's a birth. There is some event that is coming up that needs to be celebrated, and make sure you stop and give it its due cause. It should be something it's your birthday. There you go. Perfect. So it is something to be celebrated. So make sure you don't poo-poo it. A lot of people, especially with your own birthday, a lot of people are like, oh no, don't give me presents and I don't want to party. And so screw that. It's something to be celebrated. And there is a reason to celebrate that. Sometimes in life we need those reasons to celebrate. We need to, be able to give a pat on your back. Other people should be able to say, hey, good job for making it another year. Sometimes it's a really hard damn year. I know, right? Me too. I love my birthday. I'm always like, yay, it's my birth month. Don't poo-poo it to the point where people don't want to celebrate it, because it needs to be celebrated. Aw, how cute. That's awesome, Lanaby. What comes up with this is luminous, which says enlightening. Whatever birthday this is, it is a birthday that will make you see things a little differently. That will brighten up the space that you are in. That birthday celebration can make you look at things differently in your life. Can make you grateful for things that you didn't really think to be grateful for. It can make what is around you, it can make you appreciate the things that are around you in a way that you haven't before. It kind of brightens everything up, and it allows you to look at your world, the world that is around you, in a different light. So allow that celebration to be, and celebrate it as much as you can, because it is something to be celebrated, for sure. For sure, for sure. The second card that comes up is the Hanged Man. So here we go again. I always look at the Hanged Man's face and see what he looks like. Oh, he is perfectly at peace with being this self-sacrificing time. So you have been at a point in your life that things have been a little self-sacrificing. You have been sacrificing, doing the things that you have to do in order to get the things that you want to do. And that's okay. There are times in our life that we have to kind of plug along. And what it means is it's not the worst sacrifice in the world. It's not like, you're a martyr. Like every day you're like, oh God, I got to go through this again in order to get to where I want to be. And it's not that bad. It may not be your ideal life. It may not be exactly where you wanted to be in life at this point, but it is something that you're plodding along, that you're able to keep going, knowing that this self-sacrifice is going to get you to a point someday where you wanted to be. This self-sacrifice will get you more of what you wanted later in life. So it's a card to encourage you to keep going, that you're on the right path, that even though sometimes it seems like, ugh, why am I sacrificing all this stuff sometimes? And sometimes it's not easy. It wouldn't be called sacrifice. If self-sacrifice, if it was easy, it would be called self-fun. But it's not always that. Like for me, it is my day job. I am a mammographer. That's what I do. Right now, that's what I need to do, because I can't quite make enough money doing what I want to do, which is this stuff, all my witchy stuff and my witchy teachings and my shop and all that stuff. I'm not quite there yet. I still need healthcare. So I, have to keep self-sacrificing, keep going to work, plodding along at my day job so that eventually I can get to what I want to do. And it's not terrible. I don't hate it, but you have to know that you're on the right path, that it's good. You keep self-fun. Sounds like private time, right? Have some compassion for yourself. The compassion that once in a while, because you're self-sacrificing, you can give yourself a little treat. You can take a warm bubble bath and light some candles and, have a me day. Do a pedicure. Do something for yourself that makes those self-sacrifice days bearable. To, be able to do some things for yourself that say, yeah, it's okay. I can keep going on this path. It's all right. Finally, the Lover's card comes up for you. So if you're married, then it could be your husband. It could be a partnership. It could be there's someone coming in your life to help you out, to help you get to a place that you feel like you're not alone in the world. If that doesn't sound like you at all, the other meaning of this card is that there is something going on that is heart versus head, and you have to choose the head. Like, not married and single. Okay, so either there is someone coming in your life that can be a partner for you. Okay? Or there is a choice coming that will be a heart versus head kind of choice. That will be a, oh, I really want this, but my head is telling me that's not the path I'm supposed to be on. That there is a higher purpose for my life, and that in order to get through that, I really have to follow my head and tell my heart to shut the hell up. Choose your head, not his head. Right? Exactly. Which is not always an easy choice to make. Let's hope it's, the fun, I'm going to get a partner kind of head first. But for the 800th time, I can't even count how many times that's happened tonight. I'm going to kill my internet. It's 8 o'clock. Okay. Whew. Because the centered card comes up, thank you, Anna. It's not really like that, though. Don't do that, because then I feel obligated, and I can't. Because the centered card comes up, it makes me think that that Lover's card really means the choice between your head and your heart. Because you have to be really centered in order to do that. So make sure that you're ready for that choice. Maybe I'm wrong. And thank you, Anna. I will be doing paid readings very soon in my Etsy shop, which I will post, I promise. But I've been 2.5 hours almost, and I still got 1, 2, 3, 4 to get through. So it makes me think that it's head versus heart choice coming, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope you just need to be centered to see that there's a partner coming for you. I don't think I am, though. I think it's the other. I think there's a choice coming. Yes. Okay. Hope that helps. Hope that resonates. Thank you, Shauna. I appreciate it. I always say it's not really me, though. It really is just your guardians, your guides and guardians that are connecting with me and telling, they help me to choose the correct cards to pick in order to, give you the reading that you're supposed to have. And then I just look at the cards that come up and I do it. But thank you. Okay, I hope that helps. Elena's son, is she here? Is she the one that said she had to go? I screwed up my deck. I hate that. Elena's son. Elena's son. I think one of them said they had to go. Okay, so if Lena's son isn't here, Jessica Clark is next. Jessica. Can I take their spot? And I would, honey, but there's a lot of people ahead of you that are waiting to see if I get to the end of these, and I still feel like I can keep going. I swear I would. I feel bad. Especially because you donated, and thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But I gotta try to be as fair as I can. And there's always people waiting. So I'm sorry. I vote for Anna. Where's Jess? Is she still here? Don't tell me we lost Jess too. Jessica, she was just here. She's got to be here. Oh, there she is. What would Marie Kondo think if she stepped into a witchy household? Oh, that would be funny. I have to say. Now, my mother literally came into the house today or yesterday and said to me, there's a show I want you to watch on Netflix. And I'm like, what show? And she goes, oh, it's this girl who organizes you. And I'm like, is it that little Asian girl? Because I am purposely not watching that show because I'm not getting rid of my stuff. Forget it. It's not happening. She goes, she doesn't do that. And I'm like, yeah, nope. Not happening. I'm not watching it. Forget it. Thanks, mother. But you need to watch her before I do. She has a barn and a half of stuff. You think I'm bad with my stuff? Ha! All right, Jess, what's your question, honey? You got a general. And Jess is your real name, I think, right? And I am feeling a different deck for you. Already. She's cute, though. You're extremely organized. Oh, Lanaby, you're so sweet. I'm so not organized, though. You should see. Look at. Hold on. Here, I'll show you. See all those decks in the chairs? See over there? I'm so not organized. I just pretend that I'm organized. I'm not organized. Working through shadows and blocks. Learning to step into my power. Hexen, you weren't supposed to see that. I didn't know you were on. I swear, by the time TarotCon, now I'm calling it TarotCon, Tarot Stock comes, I'm going to be organized. So, Jess, was that your question, honey? Your question, it wasn't really a question, but you're kind of a general because you're working through shadow and blocks and learning to step into your power. I'll help you clean up during Tarot Stock. See, I need my awesome Maddie, and yes, I need my queens to come up and help me. Maddie and Hexen and Dave and all of you. You all have to come up for Tarot Stock to help me. I'm so unorganized in tarot. What's really bad is I am totally organized at work because I have to be. Yes, looking for guidance in these areas. Also, all about cackling. Yes, TarotCon. I can't wait till Tarot. Oh, right. TarotCon? Maybe we should be calling it TarotCon. Tarot Stock doesn't roll off the tongue as much. It was like Woodstock, but... Hi, Samantha, back. Tarot Stocks. Tarot Stock is May 31st through June 6th. And there is a TarotCon. Oh, yeah, so we got to do Tarot Stock. Thank you, Jen, so much for the reading. I have to wrangle my dogs in, everyone. You're welcome, Paris. No problem. It is outside of Rochester, New York, in a little town called Fairport, New York, which is where I live. And it is as many of you who want to come, and we're going to do teachings, and we're going to do witchy classes, and we're going to do drum circles, and we're going to, yep, I want to dig for crystals. We have a local mine. And we're going to do, what else do we, we're going to do some witchy shopping and teach you how to do some thrift shopping at our local flea market, which is awesome. And yeah, there'll be a schedule posted. It's going to be, I'll tell you right now though, the dates are, and you're welcome if you can bring a tent, then you don't have to pay anything to be here. Other than we're going to like pitch in together for food. Wow, that was a horrible shuffling experience. We're going to pitch in, yes, with squirrel shopping. We're going to pitch in together for food. You know, whatever we need, we're going to pitch in together. So you don't have to plan on spending a lot of money, you know, for housing or whatever. If you can stay in a tent. If not, yes, you can bring your tent. Absolutely. I live on an acre of land, and we are going to have a big bonfire and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I hope you can. I hope you can. Or there's hotels here. If you're not a person that can stay in a tent, I know some people are, you know, like, I can't stay in a tent. There's hotels here. I am making deals with a couple of the hotels in the area to give us a good deal. It starts May 31st and goes for a week, May 31st to June 6th. So please plan on coming. It is Western New York, outside of Rochester. Perfect. Come on down. I can't wait. Okay, Jess. All right. Okay, so we are back to the Lions Gateway Tarot. Wait, you're not that Jess, right? Or are you? Are you the Jess that made this tarot? I can't remember what her last name is right now. What song? Hexen had a song? Amazing song by Labana, a group of pagan women who sing beautiful. Oh, I don't know that song. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember her last name. I'm like, that's not that Jess. Okay, so we're going to start out with the King of Wands. King of Wands. So Wands is that creative fire spirit energy, okay? The King of Wands, you see this pointing downwards and his wand is pointing upwards. That is a kind of an homage to the as above, so below. So the King of Wands is able to direct your creative spirit, your creative energy. Full moonlight dance. Yay! I'll look it up. Is able to direct your creative fire. I think this is within you. I don't think this is a different person. But it could be. I'm feeling like this is within you. And I connected to your guardians without even trying. But there's more that are trying. Hold on. John, their album, A Circle is Cast, is awesome. Oh, I have to look them up. Message me with that so I remember it, because I'll never remember it and I'll be looking back through this video trying to find it. So Jessica, there are fairly new spirit guides with you who are, I want to say, they don't have a voice. So they are, now they're mute. They come across the way they communicate with you is through feeling. So in other words, there isn't, their guidance doesn't come across visually or audio. You know, you don't hear guidance from them. You just get a feeling of this is the path that I'm supposed to be walking. And it's because of the kind of energy they are. They don't have vocal cords. So it is definitely an otherworldly energy. But that sometimes is frustrating for you. Hi, Nishant Chowdhury. Hello. It's frustrating for you because you don't always understand which way they're trying to direct you. And so let me first begin by saying that you can connect to them in a way that you don't always. Hi, Morningstar. Welcome. Good. I hope you are. I love that. You can connect to them. That actually makes sense. And yes, it has been frustrating. Okay. You can connect to them in a way that I would not normally recommend for normal spirit guides and guardians, which is when you meditate, I would I don't know how to say this. I would literally put yourself in a sensory deprivation place. So a dark room, outside when it's not freezing out, you know. But I now not with candlelight, not with music, not with guided meditations, not with in a sensory deprivation place. So a dark, quiet room. And see what feelings come across and know that that is their energy trying to communicate with you. Okay. King of Wands. King of Wands is the, I actually bought a blackout eyes mask recently. Yes. Good. Perfect. Yes. Use that in a quiet place. And then trust the feelings that come through that is from your spirit guide. King of Wands. The King of Wands, I believe this is you. I don't believe this is an outside influence that can tell you your path, because I really believe that you are this person, that you are able to direct your creative spirit in the way that you need it to be directed. That you have within you the power to use your creative spirit. Looks like a bearded lady. It does kind of very androgynous. So that's good. That means that it could be you. You have the ability to direct that energy in whatever way you want it to go, to use it to your advantage. As above, so below. So bring that creative spirit up from the depths of where you need it to be and use it for whatever you want. Just don't forget to be creative and to use that spirit energy when you need it. The oracle card that comes up is called The Return. Own your mastery. Good for you. Good for you, Morningstar. Own your mastery. So you are even more so that is your gift. You're able to use that however it is you want to use that. Own it. Be it. Step into that power. And understand that you will know which way you need to guide that energy to bring it about to work for you. There's something blocking you lately that you're not real sure that you're able to do that. But you are. You have that within you, or that King of Wands wouldn't have come up. So that power is yours for the taking. Especially because here we go. The second card that I pulled is Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is that initial power of thought. Okay. And so you have all these ideas, all these thoughts. You have a great intellect, the ability to take your creative fire spirit and decide where you need it to be. Use it. Trust yourself. Use that intellect. The oracle card that comes up with it says, where you are is where it's at. Stay still until you are divinely moved. So in other words, if you're not sure of yourself, if you're still in this place of questioning yourself, it's okay. Stay still and you'll get it. You may have some shadow work you need to do before you're able to step into your power, before you're able to let this King of Wands energy say, yeah, I know exactly what to do with that. Until you know what to do with it, though, it's all right. Stay still and allow your power to rev up. When I take x-rays, there's the button has 2 levels. You press the first button, and what it does is gets the electrons moving, and you hear it. It goes, and those electrons build up, and that's what you're doing. You're kind of standing still and allowing those electrons to build up so that when your power comes to you, you're able to act. And you'll know when it's coming. Knight of Pentacles is the last one. So you have court cards coming up for you all over the place. That means your guides are there to help you. They're stepping in. You may be frustrated with what they're trying to tell you, but trust the feelings that come to you. Don't forget that they cannot talk to you in the same way that other guides and guardians. And call out for more guardians also, because, you know, you don't have to have just them. You can call out and ask for different guides also. But make sure you trust that. We are going to design Jen's Witch Shop. Yay! Morningstar, I'm going to have an Etsy shop, which I will post on here, and I will post on our Facebook group. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, look for... No way. He'll be happy to have the help, Hexer. Look for Willow Wind, how I spell it. Thrifty Witchin' is on Facebook. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is coming with a new creative idea for materialism. So a new idea for your job, a new thought process, a new project is coming for you that will allow you to bring in more material things, more. Hi, Stephen. I didn't even know you were still there. Thank you, honey. There's the link for Perfect for our Facebook group. I'll make sure I accept it, Flower Child. So there is a new message coming for you that will bring you a new project at work or a new outlet for, not for you, Hexen, for Jessica, for your money making, for your material things, the way you get material things. There's new message coming on how you will get that. How do I know that? The other card that comes up is you've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. So there's good things coming. This message coming is a good thing. It is a new opportunity for you that you did not expect to come in. That, like I said, will be a new project, will be a new way to reach out and use your creative energy to pull in money or goods. Oh. So I hope that is somewhat resonating with you. How we doing? Good. We're almost done. Lana B is next. Lana B is next. Hopefully that helps you, Jess. You're welcome, Tamara. No problem. Good. Good, Jess. I hope it does. Dark, quiet room. Start there. All right. Lana B, which your name is Jen too, I believe. Okay, internet gods. Come on. We're almost done. Just hang in there. We're almost there. All right. Hi, open-minded. Good. How are you, honey? All right. I'm thinking about finance, my new apartment, and new job. So you got a new apartment and new job, or you're looking to get a new apartment and new job. And your real name is Jen. Is that right? Name is Lana. Looking at apartments, signed offer letter for new job. Okay, beautiful. So you're looking for a new place. You just signed an offer letter for a new job. Perfect. Put a Mercury token on your router. Oh, what a great idea, Minky. Thank you. And I don't think I have one, but I will go out and get one now. No kidding. I didn't even think of that. Thank you for the idea. Okay. All right, Lana. Lana. All right, your guides are really stubborn. They're very protective, which is good, but I see like big, massive Hulk figure bulls, that kind of thing. No problem, Morningstar. Thank you. Yeah, like bulls and djinn. You know what a djinn is? They're very protective of you, which is great, but sometimes hard to connect to. You've been through a lot. Oh, well, then that does make sense that they are, yep, there's a djinn right there. They are right around you to protect you for sure. All right. Oh my goodness, the cards don't want to stay put. Okay. So I will tell you firstly that we have 2 wands. So there's a lot of creative spirit coming to help you look for, I just happened to find someone who is pagan and may be related to someone I went to school with. Really? Makes me want to cry knowing that they were there. Aw. Well, they are. They are there for sure. 2 wands energy means there's a lot of creative fire for you. So with this apartment hunting, I would say, first of all, be creative. And maybe not look just, in the normal places that you would look. Start asking around, asking people. Ask your boss, if they know anyone who is renting out, or, if they know of what area is good, or that kind of thing. Earthly souls and spirits. Love this deck. Love, 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 love. So the King of Wands comes up to begin with. And I don't think this is you. Okay, so if this is, well, first of all, let me say, if this is not you, then it is an energy that is very good at the rules, the how-to of honing your creative energy in the direction that it needs to go in to help you out. You looked at a place Friday and it was blah. I feel like it's not you though, that there is someone in your life that is good at helping you to figure out the direction of your creative spirit. At helping you to figure out which project to put your creative energy in to help you move forward. Could be as easy as your guides because of who they are, but I don't think so. But it could be. Whatever that is, I don't think it's you. Trust in either your guides to help you, because if it's your guides, then they are very good at directing that creative spirit into the projects that it needs to go to help yourself move forward. When it comes to looking at apartments, because this creative stuff is coming up, again, it's about looking creatively at your options. So, looking at options that you wouldn't have looked at before, or looking at places that you wouldn't have looked at before. Like, I don't know, I get an image of like above a storefront, like Main Street, where they have little shops and stuff, and there's always apartments above them. Or a barn that they have converted, or something out of the ordinary, not an unusual, or not a normal houseboat, not a normal route of finding that place to live. It's just a little bit different than what you normally would see. And prosperity comes with that. So if you are able to find this creative outlet for that, that'd be quite the commute, right? Then the prosperity will open up all around you. Perhaps it means it'll be a cheaper option, and so you can save money and allow that prosperity in other ways. I really feel like it is something out of the ordinary. It is, above a shop. It is a garage that someone has converted. It is something a little bit different than just, the normal run-of-the-mill, here's a 2-bedroom apartment or an apartment complex or something like that. I feel like there's a different creative outlet that will allow you to pull prosperity from other places. So it'll be cheaper, or it'll be someplace that maybe you can help out the landlord in other ways in order to make your rent cheaper. You know what I mean? Like, there is something creatively that you can help out with that it will end up making yourself more prosperous in all ways. 6 of Wand energy. Love this one. 6 of Wand energy says that we are taking circumstances that may not have been the best, and we are moving forward into a place. Your coworker lives in an MIL place. A mill place? What's a mill place? I feel like an idiot. Sorry. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. Mother-in-law. Oh, yeah. There you go. Or something like that. Exactly. And maybe there's, someone that you can help out with in the other place that is in need of meals, or, creatively look at your options in a different way that way. 6 of Wands, though, really talks about coming from a not so great place and moving towards a place of more freedom, a place of better options, a place that you really feel like, I am able to sit on top of the world and say, I've had some good things now. We talk about the wreath. This card, usually the first thing you say is victory. The wreath usually is on that wand. Well, in this card, it's around the lion's head. So it comes from your inner strength. That victory comes from the fact that you are able to look at things differently. And so you may have some recognition coming, and that may have something to do with your job. That because you are at a place in your life that you can claim victory on some things, that will come through with your new job, that you'll be recognized for that. I like this card a lot. Keep in mind that when we meditation can come in many, 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 many different forms, but because this comes with the victory, with the moving forward, with the recognition card, it makes me think that in order to keep moving forward, we have to remember that it's not the end. We have to remember that it is just another stepping stone moving forward, that we have to keep looking inward in order, hi Dustin, in order to keep that momentum moving forward. We can't stop and say, yay, we're victorious. Time to rest. Meditate and bring yourself to a place where you're continuing to move forward. The last card. It's funny, there's lions on 2 of these cards now. The last card is the Strength card, which talks about inner strength. And the Strength card in this card is being held up. Right? I love the Cosmic Tarot. I do. And you're right. I think, Dustin, I may trim it too. And that's what rather autocorrect fail, right? Oh man, I was so sure there was going to be the Hanged Man. Nope. Your inner strength is propelling you forward. And see how her inner strength, this lion, is not even a true lion. It's not even there with her. She has so much control over this obstacle that is hers, that it's on a printed towel or on a printed shirt, and she's holding it up. So the fact that your inner strength is so great that the challenges that you have in front of you, you have well in hand. You have the inner strength to knock them out of the ballpark. There is definitely the ability to not even worry about where it's coming from, because you have it within you. And your inner strength comes from your spirituality. I think you already know that, but that's just the reminder to hang on to. For those who don't do readings for others, how many decks is a general average? Good question. There's not really a general average. I do 3-card spreads usually, but hang on to your spirituality and allow that to propel you forward and to feed your inner strength so that you always feel like you have enough in the tank to keep it going. All right. I hope that helps, Lana. Hope it helps, hope it helps, hope it helps. One more. Carmen, you're last, sweetie. And I did do 3 hours again. I just cannot get away from the 3-hour timeline. You're welcome, honey. I hope that helped. General. Okay. And Carmen, is Carmen your real name? Yes. Okay. All right. General reading. Okay, Carmen's guides. Okay. You have some very gentle spirit around you. Your guides, I feel like they are more ancestor-based guides, and they are female energy for the most part. And because they're ancestor-based, they really, they really love you. They really know you. They really have been with you for a long time. and they're really looking out for you. So that emotional piece is already there for your spirit guides because they are ancestors from, generations of your female ancestors. Okay, we have two major arcana cards. So there's big stuff, big stuff. Honestly, I knew she read a lot, but did not know she had an altar and things. We lived 3,000 miles apart for a while. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, the first card is the Wheel of Fortune. And what a Wheel of Fortune it is. Isn't that a gorgeous card? So this card, like the Wheel of the Year, reminds us that there are ups and downs in life. That there is always going to be, when you're on the upswing, it reminds us to kind of put some of your energy away, to put some of your goods away, and to prepare for any downswing that may be coming. Don't get too cocky when you're on the upswing that, you kind of forget that life moves in cycles and moves up and down. When you're on the downswing, keep in mind, it's your birth card. There you go. Keep in mind that good times are coming. That because life moves in cycles, we go through this constant cycle of learning. For me, it's always a cycle of learning. There is a cycle that I am much more the teacher of my life. And then there's a cycle that, I'm going through some stuff because I may need to learn some of this stuff again. There's lessons that I need to learn that I apparently have forgotten or that I never really learned to begin with. And so it's just a card to remind us that the cycles of life keep going, that they continually move in cycles. So not to worry about either too much. It is a reminder to stay in the present moment and to really enjoy what you have in front of you, which is so hard. Sometimes it's like, give me a break. Are you kidding me? But when we are able to look outside of ourselves long enough to enjoy the moment that is, then all those ups and down things are not as important. We're able to focus on, guess what? Right this second. How am I right this second? Need to tend to baby girl. No problem. Thanks, Jess. Glad you were coming. We're able to look at life a little differently when we learn that the cycle of life is a normal thing and that it keeps on going. Then you start to realize that sometimes that, now mind you, when we're in the depths of our downturn, we're not going to suddenly go, I have to enjoy this moment. Not so easy. But it does remind us that there is something to be said for the energy that we have to go through. That when we're starting to come out of it, we're like, okay. You know what? It's part of the life cycle, and there's something that I have to learn from this. So what is it? What is it that I'm looking to learn from this, right? This prosperity card, boy, it's coming up a lot. So this is the card that comes up with it. And so what that says is the more that you are aware of the fact that life has cycles, the more prosperity it will bring you. Because the more you are able to pull love into your life, which for me is the ultimate prosperity and brings everything else with it. All the material goods, all the love in the world, all that stuff comes from when we bring our love and connections and our love of life into our space. We're able to open up to everything else that the world has to offer. Everything. From material stuff to relationships to spiritual knowledge to the friendships that we want. All of that all opens up when we're able to accept life for what it is and to love it for what it is. The second card, it's funny, your Your guides are very female, and here comes the High Priestess. Love this card. She is freaking wicked. Love her. Her third eye is made up of the yin and yang, okay, which is all about balance, how to balance our life. It's funny, your Wheel of the Year balance of the High Priestess. The High Priestess comes in our life to tell us to trust our intuition, to trust ourselves in all things, to understand that our intuition, our female intuition, our intuition in general, is there to tell us how we should be feeling about things, to trust that our heart knows what it needs. I always tell people that's my favorite card. I love this card too. I know, right? I always tell people when we see the High Priestess, if you don't have a dream journal, to get one. Because when you have a dream journal, it causes your brain to be aware that you want to start remembering your dreams. And our dreams are kind of a little window into our spiritual selves. And sometimes it's very hard for people to remember their dreams, or sometimes people say to me, I don't dream. And that's not true. You do dream. It's just you have not trained your brain to remember your dreams. And if you know you dream already, make sure you have a dream journal next to your bed. And it is there because when you wake up, you want to write down your dreams as best you can, as best as you remember them. And that gives you a window into your psyche. It gives you a window into your spiritual life. It gives you a window sometimes into what your guides are trying to tell you. And it triggers something in your brain process that says, oh, she wants to remember these. So all of a sudden I'll hear people say, wow, I'm dreaming a lot more. And that's not true. It's not that you're dreaming more. It's that you're remembering more because your brain is going, oh yeah, I forgot she wants to know this stuff when she wakes up. So it starts to train itself to remember more about your dreams, little details that you may not have remembered before, at least for a little while, so that when you wake up, you can write them down in your dream journal. And use that dream journal as a guide to your intuition. Dreams never lie to us. They may be mysterious, but they're always trying to tell us something, either a feeling or a premonition or some intuition that we had forgotten about, something that we need to pay attention to that maybe we weren't paying attention to before. Dream journal. With that comes breathe. Breathe with the intuition. To me, breathe means really take the time to acknowledge your breath. And that goes with meditation. It goes with giving yourself self-love time, self-care time. Where's my self-love book here? I have it out. Self-care. It gives us a moment to remember that we need to give ourselves some self-love. We need to allow our self-care to come through. No matter what is going on in our life, we should be able to take a few minutes a day to just breathe. To feel that inspiration that is breath. Just that. Say, thank you for this breath. For the fact that I can trust my lungs to fill and my heart to beat. It's a good thing. The last one is 6 of Pence. Hi, Brad. We miss you, honey. Hope you're doing okay. A lot of people who need self-care. That's right. 6 of Pence. So here we are. We're juggling again, right? I don't know if you were here for the other one that we got this, but here we are. We're on the precipice, and we've been juggling a lot of things. A lot of things up in the air at once. You've been able to do that, but it's been kind of a rocky road. Hi, Louise. See the rocky road and the weeds and all kinds of things to trip you up, and you've got it. Doesn't mean it's easy, but you've got all these things up in the air, and you're able to juggle it. all these things, because Pentacles means to do, or often it has to do with your job, or how you create your world around you. In other words, how you bring in money, how you bring in the furniture you have, how you bring your stuff, the physical material manifestations of what you are. So many times it's talking about, the manifestation of your life, whatever that means for you, your stuff, your money, your job. It has been trying lately, but you are able to manage it. You've been managing it. It has been a rough road, but you have got it. You ever heard of the saying, dreams you remember never come true, but dreams you forgot are deja vu? Yeah, I've heard that. You are able to manage it. It's not an easy thing. You've got 6 different things up in the air with these, but you are able to manage it. Have the confidence, look at that gorgeous card, to keep all of those up in the air at the same time. Now is not the time to drop something, to let go of one of them. For you right now, all of those 6 things that you have up in the air, even though they kind of are starting to feel overwhelming, they're all important to you. Just have the confidence that you can get through that and that you can still do it. Have the intuition that you need. High Priestess, hidden talent. Yep, absolutely could be hidden talent for sure. Have the confidence to step up in your truth and say, I got it. I have it. I'm good to go. God, I love this card. Look how beautiful that is. Look out into your world. Do you see her looking out into the world? She has the signs in the book mean Alpha and Omega, right? The beginning and the end, which, of course, our Christian brothers and sisters will say that's what that means. And to me, that is just the as above, so below, the spirit world and the material world, the end all, be all. And this is, if you haven't already, yay, hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notifications if you want to be notified if YouTube ever decides to fix that part of it. So hopefully that helps you. Trust your intuition. One last problem from the internet before I end. I hope that helps you, honey, and it helps you to be able to move forward for yourself. I have got to figure out a better way to do these. I still haven't quite have my handle on it because 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's just too long. It's not even that it drains me, but it takes 3 hours out of my day. I don't know if I can take 3 hours out of my day in one day. But I hope that helps, Carmen. I've been going through a lot, but I'm also learning so much. Good. I mean, not good that you're going through a lot, but I'm glad you're learning so much. And you're welcome. No problem. All right, so I will be finishing up. I don't know now because it's already 9 o'clock. I don't know if I'll be, maybe limited it to 5. I know. I don't know if I will be finishing my Etsy page now tonight because it's already 9 o'clock and I need a break for a while. But I will hopefully be finishing it tomorrow because I don't have to go into work until 9 o'clock. Bear with me this week, guys. It's going to be a rough week for me because all week long I'm at the main office, which is always crazy for me. It does mean that, I have to deal with the doctors and my bosses and all that stuff. I've got all those people around and it's one patient right after another. So it's busy constantly. And it means I won't be able to check in on you guys as much as I like to. But I still will be, and I'll still be around. I'll still be doing videos, especially because Imbolc is Friday. So, I have a couple videos I have to upload. Yeah, exactly. Main office. Whew. Couple videos I have to upload for Imbolc stories, like story time. I haven't done that yet. So keep on the lookout. Just be kind to me this week. And, we will talk to you all very soon, I promise. And have a great night, you guys. I love you all.